Good evening. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate the many accomplishments of our Latinx students at Case Western Reserve University. My name is Ambar Solis Fuentes, and I had the honor to be La Alianza president for this past 2019-2020 academic year. Although many of us wish we could be together to celebrate such an important milestone for individuals, I'm grateful that with the hard work of the Latinx Graduation Committee and our collaborators, we were able to make this virtual ceremony possible. This year marks our 5th annual Latinx graduation. Today, we will recognize the achievements of our Latinx students, listen to faculty and staff as they give words of advice to our graduates, and listen to messages from our very own graduates. From the day our fellow Latinx students stepped foot on this campus, that within itself was already something to be proud of. When the odds were against you, you continued to show resilience and defy those odds by being your unique selves. Remember why you're here, who helped you get where you are today, where you come from, and that wherever life may take you, you bring so much to the world by the simple act of being you. I'm excited to see all the wonderful things that await for all of you. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Buenas tardes. Gracias por acompañarnos hoy para celebrar los logros de nuestros estudiantes Latinx en la Universidad Case Western Reserve. Mi nombre es Ambar Solis Fuentes y tuve el honor de ser la presidenta de la Alianza durante este último año académico 2019-2020. Aunque muchos de nosotros quisiéramos estar juntos para celebrar un momento tan importante, estoy agradecida que podríamos hacer esta ceremonia virtual posible con el trabajo del Comité de la Graduación Latinx y nuestros colaboradores. Este año marca nuestra 5ª graduación anual de Latinx. Hoy reconoceremos los logros de nuestros estudiantes, escucharemos a profesores y personal dando consejos a nuestros graduados, e igual escucharemos mensajes de nuestros propios graduados. Desde el día en que nuestros compañeros pisaron en este campus, eso ya era algo de lo que estar orgulloso. Cuando las probabilidades estaban en su contra, continuaban mostrando resistencia y desafiaron esas probabilidades siendo su ser único. Recuerda por qué estás aquí, quién te ayudó a llegar a donde estás, de dónde vienes y que donde sea que la vida te lleve, traes mucho al mundo por el simple hecho de ser tú mismo. Estoy emocionada de ver todas las cosas maravillosas que les esperan a ustedes. Muchas felicidades a la clase de 2020.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of the graduation. I feel honored and it makes me be more committed than ever to our Latino students and community. Before anything else, you should go and give yourself the biggest hug ever today. You have made it, especially through the last semester that has been unexpected and challenging at the same time. Nobody could imagine that his or her graduation would be like this, but nevertheless, here we are, celebrating your achievements online. Think about the odds of it. Latino population is less than 10% at Case Western Reserve University. It has nothing to do with the intelligence or the work capacity of our Latino students, but with an educational system and society that pushes them back all the time. We have come a long way since the times of Hernandez et al. Versus Driscoll Consolidated Independent School District in the 50s, when our students were degraded at school just because of their last names. A long way since the time when the parents didn't allow their kids to learn Spanish so they wouldn't be at disadvantage. But still, if not yourselves, I am sure that you have heard stories of students struggling to make it economically, academically, mainly for the only reason of being Latino. In the last few years, the Latino population has grown quite significantly at Case Western Reserve University, but it is not enough. Our classes have now more Latino students or Latino descent than at any other time before at this university, but it is not enough. Hispanic people is about the 20% of the whole population in the United States. Spanish is the second widest spoken language in the world, just after Chinese. But we live in a country where people are screamed at in the supermarket just because they are speaking in Spanish. and still you have made it. Latino students are our pride and our challenge at the same time. You make us want to be better, to do more. You are the reason why we put our energy and effort in trying to improve our skills, our knowledge, to share and learn with you. Yes, we are aware that we need to do much more. We need to attract more Latino students, and for that, we need to perfect our tools for recruitment because many times our Latino high school students don't know how to navigate the system to enter the university. Many times, they don't have the economic resources either. So, we need to do better in both directions, helping our younger generations to learn about how to move on to the college level and offering them financial and academic support to start and finish their higher education. We need to do much more for our DACA students to actually give them the opportunities their parents wanted so badly that in many cases they risked their life to come to this country. At the personal level, I cannot describe how proud, how happy I feel when Latino students are sitting in my classes, when I walk in the halls of our university and listen to students speaking in Spanish. For that, I want to thank you. You are making our university a more diverse, inclusive, and rich place. You are contaminating us with your energy, your happiness, your curiosity, and your talent. We live in uncertain times, that's true. Scary times. We don't know how the future will look like. We don't even know how tomorrow or next month will be. But our Latino community has always shown a tremendous resilience capacity. Adversity and challenge is our daily bread. We have always had to work harder, to study more, not because we don't have the skills or the ability, but just because we are many times perceived as less capable because of our accent or our last names. As humans, change is the only thing that we can always take for granted. As Latinos, challenge is what we have learned to overcome every day. So, go out there and change the world. Keep opening the roads for our younger Latino generations. Be an inspiration and a role model for them. Use the skills that you have acquired here at Case Western Reserve University to transform and improve the lives of the other for better. And by the way, if you can find the cure to COVID-19, please hurry up. Please take care and stay safe and healthy. We need you. Muchas felicidades. Sus profesores, sus padres, sus amigos, estamos muy, muy orgullosos de ustedes. Well done, students. Congratulations.
My warmest welcome to all of the graduates and your families. My name is Eduardo Williams, and I was La Alianza's Vice President of Civic Engagement for the 2019-2020 academic year. I would like to congratulate all of the graduates for their hard work and commitment to attain this accolade, graduating with an educational degree. I will be announcing the names and degrees of our first round of graduates. Before doing so, I will make this announcement in Spanish. Saludos cordiales para todos los graduandos y sus respectivas familias. Mi nombre es Eduardo Williams y durante este año académico tuve el honor de desempeñarme como vicepresidente de Relaciones Públicas de la Alianza. Quiero extenderles mis más emotivas felicidades en tan especial ocasión a todos los graduandos por sus logros académicos, compromiso y dedicación. A continuación, estaré anunciando los nombres del primer grupo de graduandos y sus correspondientes grados. Valerie Adorno Cruz, Doctor of Philosophy and Pharmacology. Caitlin Arredondo, Bachelor of Arts and Masters of Arts in Communication Sciences. Kaira Arroyo, Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with a minor in music. Sydney Barrueta, Bachelor of Science in Business Management. Bianca Camarillo, Bachelor of Arts in History and Bachelor of Arts in Music Performance. Caitlin Cantu, Bachelor's of Nursing. Ashley Chavez White, Masters of Nursing. Melissa Cuellar, Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Clarissa Cuevas, Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Engineering and Electrical Engineering. Michelle Discher, Doctor of Medicine. Francie Douglas, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry with a secondary Bachelor of Arts in Chemical Biology. Robert Douglas, Masters in Medical Physiology. Hector Garcia, Masters of Science in Management Finance. Carla Gil, Juris Doctorate Law. Laura Gomez, Masters in Positive Organizational Development and Change. Alicia Marie Gonzalez, Bachelor of Science and Civil Engineering. Lily Iglesias, Doctor of Medicine. Catherine Latov, Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering. Again, congratulations to all of the graduates.
Hola a todos y bienvenidos. Hola e benvindu. Hello and welcome to the Latinx graduation. My name is Alejandro Martinez. I use he, him, his as my personal pronouns, and I'm a residential community director in the Office of Residence Life. I first want to start by congratulating all of you on completing this semester. It took a tremendous effort and a lot of hard work, courage, and flexibility to navigate such a drastic change in life while maintaining academics and your own personal responsibilities. Some of you, unfortunately, were unable to say goodbye to your friends and your colleagues. Some of you had to stay in your apartments alone. And some of you are still unable to go home to your families for much longer than anticipated. And for some, going home was difficult to navigate as well, with situations that may have been forced upon you. You've all struggled with something or another these past few weeks, but none of you were or are alone in that. However, you've also made adjustments and redefined success for yourself. You found ways to connect virtually, you worked on changing your relationships with your family and friends, and you found new ways to keep motivation and productivity going when possible. Some of you even helped with the efforts against COVID-19, and most importantly, you completed the semester and are now a graduate of CWRU, a Latinx graduate to be specific, and that is something to be immensely proud of. Being Latinx at Crew can be difficult, but the space you have all created for yourselves while on campus has allowed you the privacy and the freedom to create a voice and a self. It is from that space that you've grown. Whether you've experienced being shut down or whether you've been encouraged all the way along to express yourself, there's great value in being in communion with yourself, to ask various questions in a sacred privacy, whether alone or in a pocket of a community. What is the self? What do I know? What is the texture, the music, the language, the stuffness that really makes up the quality of my mind? There is great mystery in your own personality, and there's always the possibility of creating a more resilient, beautiful mind. One of your occupations while you've been in this and any community. We know the institutions were not built for Black and brown folks, for immigrants, for undocumented folks, for queer individuals, but through struggle and duress, you have challenged the ivory tower and you are breaking down its walls. Take a moment to recognize your accomplishment this week, because you have completed an already difficult semester in the middle of a global pandemic. You are amazing and resilient. I encourage you to continue to shatter the normalcy of the systems that surround you and focus instead to rebuild within them new communities, converging different dynamics not only at the cracks but with novel shapes and intersections. I leave it to us all to figure out the missteps and conflicts we've inherited from history, to reconfigure it, if you will, to reconstruct the archetypes of adulthood, how we're going to manage work, love, child rearing, caring for your parents and your family and your friends. It turns out really that all of life can be boiled down to the simplest question in your family locally and globally. How do we best care for each other? What spaces do we need to exist? With luck, this place, Case Western Reserve University, and the Latinx community will continue to be a home and shelter for you and the physical plant when you return, and all the friendships that you've made and the friendships that perhaps you have yet to resolve, home. A place where people forgive you and you forgive them too for the consequential and irrepressible fact of their own personalities and selves. I am excited to see what you go on to do in the coming years, and I encourage each of you to use each other and the CWRU community as a network to help each other grow and succeed. I have so much love and respect for each of you, and of course, keep in touch when you return to campus. Carry your notes forward as we, in our brief time here, have had the charge to reinvent the world. Take what you've learned here forward, keep the great minds alive, and use that wealth and pass it on to the numerous Latinx folks before us and after us who can still change the world along with us. Congratulations again to our Latinx graduates of the class of 2020.
Hello, I'm Alex Berum Navarrete, and I have served as the VP of Public Relations for La Alianza this past academic year, and today I have the honor of reading the names of the second half of our Latinx graduates, who have made an immense amount of effort and have dedicated themselves to receiving their degrees. Hola, soy Alex Berum Navarrete y he servido como el vicepresidente de Relaciones Públicas para la Alianza, y hoy tengo el orgullo de poder leer los nombres de la segunda mitad de los graduados que han hecho un gran esfuerzo y se han dedicado a recibiendo sus títulos. I will now read the names and the degrees of the graduates. Ahora voy a leer los nombres de los graduados y sus títulos. Angie Marie Luna, Masters of Science in Medical Physiology. Saida Markovic, Masters of Science in Social Administration. Mirna Martinez, Masters of Science in Social Administration. Claudia Martini, Masters of Science in Social Administration. Anel Matar Brett, Bachelor of Science in Business Management and Marketing. Veronica Meek, Masters of Science in Social Administration. Luis Mesias Flores, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Jose Palmares, Masters of Science in Accountancy. Sebastián Pino Peralta, Bachelors of Science in Mechanical Engineering with a minor in Biomedical Engineering. Monica Reyes, Bachelors of Science in Nursing. Santiago Reyes, Bachelors of Science in Electrical Engineering. Mario Robaina, Bachelors of Arts in Psychology. David Rodriguez, Bachelors of Science in Computer Engineering. Lindsay Gonzalez, Juris Doctor. Ana Luis San Martin, Bachelors of Science in Management. Gabriel Vasquez, Bachelors of Science in Mechanical Engineering and Aerospace Engineering. Regina Velarde, Bachelors of Science in Biomedical Engineering and a minor in French. Congratulations to all our graduates.
Hi everyone, this is Gina Maldonado Powers, and I have been asked today to talk to you a little bit about what it means to me to have a degree. And so what it meant for me to get my degree was that I had the chance to be surrounded by diversity that I don't think I would have otherwise been surrounded by. I had the opportunity to explore, to learn new things, to take chances, and it helped me to open doors and have opportunities that I do not think I otherwise would have been given. It allowed me to step outside of my comfort zone and take chances. I was fortunate enough to be a part of the very small percentage overall of Latinos with higher education degrees. And so it gave me the opportunity to advocate as well on their behalf and to try to continue to help us all lift up. As for any advice that I have for the graduating class of 2020, is to remain your authentic selves. Who you are is what got you to where you are today. Where you come from, all the things that make you you is what makes you unique and is what's going to make you a great team player, a leader, an asset to any company, organization, graduate school, medical school or law school. You bring with yourselves a unique perspective. You come with a rich history and a rich culture. And that is what is going to bring the much needed diversity across all the professions in the US and abroad. So, by being your authentic self, continue to represent, be you, because you are great the way you are. You are now a Case Western Reserve graduate, and you did that because of where you come from, who you are. And I am so excited and looking forward to see where you're going. Good luck.
Muchas gracias a todos por estar con nosotros hoy celebrando virtualmente. Sé que es un poco raro, pero así están las cosas. Quiero agradecer a mi familia que me soportó estos últimos 2 años en lograr mi meta de agarrar mi maestría en trabajadora social. Los quiero mucho, los extraño mucho y nos vemos muy pronto. Felicidades a todos mis latinas, mis latinos y como nosotros decimos, mis latinex. Logramos y sí se puede.
Hi everyone! I just wanted to thank everyone in La Alianza for making every hangout, activity, and meeting feel like a piece of home. You are all truly a family away from home, and I'm so grateful to have had you as part of my college experience. I love you all and I miss you so much. También quiero agradecerle a mi familia. No podría haber acabado esos últimos 4 años sin su amor y su apoyo. Muchas gracias por todo, los quiero mucho. Bye!
On behalf of the Latinx Alumni Association, I want to congratulate the graduates of the class of 2020. De parte de la Latinx Alumni Association, quiero darles felicidades a los graduados de la clase de 2020. There is no doubt you have worked incredibly hard to reach this moment, and you deserve to celebrate this accomplishment fully. We hope that even during this time of social distancing, you are able to celebrate this moment with loved ones. No hay duda que ustedes han trabajado tan duro para llegar a este momento y también merecen a celebrar. Esperamos que durante este tiempo de distanciamiento social, ustedes puedan celebrar este momento con familiares. We recognize that for many of us Latinx students, completing an undergraduate or graduate degree could not have been possible without our loved ones. For that reason, we also wish to congratulate the loved ones of the graduates. Sabemos que para muchos de nosotros, completar una licenciatura no podría ser posible sin el amor y apoyo de nuestras familias y compañeros. Por eso, también queremos darles felicidades a las familias de los graduados que les han apoyado tanto. To those loved ones, your support has not gone unnoticed. As a former student, I think I can speak on behalf of the graduates when I say thank you. Thank you for the untold sacrifices that you have made to help the graduates get here. A las familias, su apoyo ha sido reconocido. Como un exalumno, creo que puedo hablar por todos los graduados cuando digo gracias. Gracias por los sacrificios que ustedes han hecho para ayudarnos a lograr este momento. Once again, to the class of 2020, congratulations and welcome to the Latinx Alumni Association Familia. A la clase de 2020, felicidades y bienvenidos a la Latinx Alumni Association Familia.
Thank you all who were able to join us today in celebrating the hard work of our Latinx graduates. I would like to thank once more our collaborators, speakers, and the committee. We wish you all the very best, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2020. Gracias a todos quien pudieron celebrar hoy día el trabajo duro de nuestros graduados Latinx. Agradezco una vez más a nuestros colaboradores, a nuestros hablantes y al comité. Les deseamos todo lo mejor y una vez más, muchas felicidades a la clase de 2020.